I absolutely not only believe that women need to become priests, we need for women to become priests. As long as only men are priests, then look at all the sexual and child molestation. Look at all the arrogance that men bring to the package. Whenever I give talks anywhere across the country, I can see the women are open and alive and flexible and compassionate, and the men are, prove it to me, you know, they want to act tough, and they got all this stuff. In an elevator, for instance, this is a real funny one. I'm giving a talk or something, and I'm in an elevator in this big hotel, and I happen to not know these people I'm going down with, and somebody says, "Hello, how are you?" And then I always turn, I always say as a joke, I said, "I'm delicious. I'm feeling great today, and I'm delicious." And the women always say, "Really?" And then one woman will say, "Well, I'm scrumptious." The men, what do? They get up against the walls. They don't know what to do. Men are so uptight with their feelings that they can't help but being either violent or abusive because they're so uptight. The women relax. They hug each other. They kiss each other. They're friendly with each other. So what do I think of women becoming priests? Absolutely. We need women priests. We need women bishops and cardinals. And we're going to get the first woman pope. And that's how the church is going to really become universal, all-inclusive, once it gets out of its empire dead language of Latin, which doesn't move, which is just thinks and controls and uses a whole language of control. And when they move into Gaelic in Ireland, which is a feminine, free-flowing, beautiful language, automatically the Catholic Church is really going to become Catholic. And instead of being around for 2,000 years, it can be around for 20,000 years. And what's going to save it is absolutely women need to become priests and allowed to get married if they want. They have free will. So we need to have an organization that if you want to get married, fine. If you don't want to get married, fine. We need to include it. I was just giving a talk across the river from Cincinnati, Ohio, in Newport or something like that, Kentucky. And I went to a church there called a German church, Catholic church, called the Mother of God. And I met these old nuns and priests, and this feisty little old nun said to me, "You know, save room. I baked the coconut lemon cookies." And I said, "Oh, great, thank you for telling me." And then she starts talking to me. And she said that she'd always wanted to be a nun since a little girl. That was her passion, to be the bride of Jesus Christ. And I thought that was so beautiful. But then she said that she loved to dance, so she was dancing, and she fell in love with this guy too. And so they got married, had kids. But then he died. She raised the kids. She realized she still wanted to be a nun. So she became a nun later in life. And I was thinking, this is the kind of women that we need for the church, for the bishops, for the cardinals, for the pope. And in fact, I asked her if she'd like to be the first woman pope. And the whole world is changing. So yes, we need to have women priests, absolutely.